everyone, it's Irfan here, and today I will be giving you my top 5 NASCAR teams heading into 2019. These teams, in my opinion, are teams that will contend for top 10s on a weekly basis and sometimes will be able to compete for victories. Before I get started, I just wanted to say, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment, hit that notification bell, share this video. Before I get started, I just wanted to give an honorable mention, that being the single car team at Leavine Family Racing. Leavine in 2019 will be switching to Toyota and allying themselves with Gibbs Racing. This is like the Furniture Row Racing and what they did. We all know how that deal turned out. Truex won the 2017 championship and won 17 races with Furniture Row, and now he gets to drive the number 19 car for Gibbs Racing. Leavine also switched their driver from the now retired Casey Kane and replaced him with Matt DiBenedetto. DiBenedetto is coming from 35th place equipment in Go Fast Racing to just maybe about a 15th place equipment. DiBenedetto was amazing in his 2 years with Go Fast Racing, getting 3 top 10s, 20 laps led, an average finish of around 27th, and an impressive 15 lead lap finishes. Also, they're bringing in crew chief Mike Wheeler, the crew chief for Denny Hamlin. Hamlin with Mike Wheeler won 5 races, including the 2016 Daytona 500 and the Bojangles Southern 500 in 2017. The only problem is that DiBenedetto is an inexperienced driver, and I think that DiBenedetto will prove that he's an amazing driver in the 2019 season and onward. Number 5. Starting off the main list at the number 5 spot, I have Hendrick Motorsports. Hendrick has not been doing so well in the past 2 years. No driver has changed at Hendrick since 2018, but a few crew chiefs will change. Chad Canales will move from the 48 with Jimmie Johnson to the 24 car with young William Byron. I don't expect much to change in Chase Elliott, probably going to be the same as last year. Alex Bowman, not much change in his statistics either, except maybe 2 or 3 more top 10s. Byron and Johnson will probably change the most performance-wise because of their new crew chiefs. Byron might get a top 20 points finish, and by the end of the regular season, Jimmy, I predict, maybe around 16th place and might actually miss the playoffs, or maybe just sitting on the bubble spot with just 15 or 25 points ahead of the 17th place driver. Other than that, not much will change. Number 4. At number 4, we have the last Chevrolet team on the list, Chip Ganassi Racing. The only change within the driver and crew chief is that Kurt Busch has moved from the number 41 to the new number 1, replacing J. McMurray. I expect a boost in the number 1 car from not in the playoffs to the playoffs and maybe a trip to the round of 12. I think Kurt may win a race this year, but we'll have to see. Kyle Larson will stay in the 42 car, and I think he will also have a solid season, winning a race or 2. Make the round of 12 and maybe make the round of 8. Larson and Busch are both pretty solid talents on an average team. Maybe these guys could now be top 10 threads and maybe even top 5 threads on a weekly basis. Number 3. At the number 3 spot, I have a 3-car team at Team Penske. Penske claimed the most recent championship, which was in 2018, and Joey Logano won the championship. None of the 3 drivers have crew chief or driver change. I think all 3 drivers have found the best crew chief to work with. Brad Keselowski won 3 straight races in 2018, and those were his only wins in the season. I expect Keselowski to continue with maybe 2 to 4 wins in 2019 and make the round of 8 bout. Ryan Blaney won the Charlotte Roval race after Jimmie Johnson made a mistake and took out Martin Truex Jr. Had the mistake not have happened, Blaney would have gone winless the whole season. Joey Logano claimed the most recent championship. I expect the momentum to continue for Logano and win 2 to 3 races in 2019. The biggest change at Penske is that Joey Meyer, the spotter for Brad Keselowski, will leave and be replaced by Coleman Presley. I think this will affect Brad's plate track racing a little bit. I expect all 3 cars to make it to the round of 12 and maybe 1 or 2 to the round of 8 and 1 for the championship 4. Number 2. Number 2, I have a team that could have challenge for the number 1, but ultimately I went with Gibbs Racing to be at number 2 on the list. The 18 and 20 car will stay the same, with the drivers and the crew chiefs will stay the same. Kyle Busch will probably have had his second best season in the Cup Series last year. He got the most top 5s and top 10s he's ever gotten, his best average finish, and his most lead lap finishes. Jones probably could have done better, but he still had a solid season, winning the Coke 0400. Denny Hamlin had crew chief change from Mike Wheeler to rookie Chris Gabehart. Hamlin went winless in 2018 and will probably win 1 race this season. His performance will probably be a bit worse than last year, but his statistics last year were basically bad. The 19 car changes driver and crew chief from Daniel Suarez and Scott Graves to Martin Truex Jr. and Cole Purd. I think the change will bring the 19 car back to its former glory, like it was when Carl Edwards was behind the wheel. I expect all 4 cars to make it to the playoffs and maybe 1 or 2 for Homestead. Number 1. I think that the best team heading into 2019 is the Ford team at Stewart-Haas Racing. Haas won a third of the races last year, and all of them made it to the round of 8. The 4, 10, and 14 car have nothing new, the same drivers and crew chiefs. I expect these 3 teams to win as many races as they did last year, but Kevin Harvick to maybe win 5 or 6 instead of 8. However, the 41 car is changing drivers from veteran Kurt Busch to young Daniel Suarez, still with Billy Scott as the crew chief. Maybe Suarez will win a race, but the rounds for me are tough to question. Regardless, I think Haas wins the same amount of races as they did last year, and all of them making it to the round of 12, 3 to 4 in the round of 8, and 1 or 2 in Homestead. That will end this video. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit that notification bell, share this video with your family and friends, and check out these videos. And as always, thank you for watching, everyone.